Today I want to talk about Larry Moss, who's an American actor, director and acting coach for some of the most notable stars including Leonardo DiCaprio, Hilary Swank, Tobey Maguire and Helen Hunt, to name but a few. He has also founded the Larry Moss Studio and wrote the book The Intent to Live, which is all about achieving your true potential as an actor. When he wrote this book, he didn't write The Intent to Act. He purposely named it The Intent to Live because that's what acting is. It's about life. Larry studied with some of the great actors of the time, including Stella Adler and Sanford Meisner, who taught him various lessons about the craft of acting, which I will share with you shortly. Larry decided to get involved in acting thanks to watching East of Eden when he was just a young teenager. Seeing James Dean on the big screen broke his heart, opened his heart, and got him off his ass and into acting. For Larry, acting at first was a way to get the love that he craved, attention he wanted, the desire he needed, and payback he yearned, which now he says he was an idiot for. Larry believes that to become a good actor, one must work hard, get off their ass, go to class, work their body, work out their voice, read the great plays, read the great novels, go to museums and give something back, because it's not about you. It's about stopping being egocentric, always thinking me, and as corny as it sounds, pausing and asking somebody else about themselves instead. Most people, not just actors, walk around asking themselves, what can I get? And don't think about what they can give. When you ask, what can I get? You don't have anything, but when you ask, what can I give? You may find something to give that can include your humor, your joy, your pain, your silliness, even your imagination. Larry says that going for roles is never personal, it's show business, and it's the least personal experience in the world. Nobody gives a damn about you, and really what the director is saying is, can you make me look good? And can you, more importantly, tell the story that I want to tell? Remember, it's never personal, so try not to take it to heart. Acting is all about technique. It's not about do you like me or am I going to be a star. You can be as good as you want to be based on the passion you have to bring stories to life through character. Daniel Day-Lewis, when he went up for the role of Lincoln, showed up in front of Spielberg with enough information that he'd researched himself about Lincoln's character, that when the writer Kushner saw this, he realized how passionate Day-Lewis was about the subject matter. When Day-Lewis got the role, he said he'd need a year to prepare for it. That's how much homework he would need to do. Meryl Streep says, I never give a character less respect than I give my own life. And the lady has more than 5 decades of acting proof to back that up. Larry believes that you need to read the great writers to understand the history, where they came from, how they wrote, and why they wrote these great plays. It's imbuing yourself in their world and seeing it from their point of view. Writers teach us about humanity, and as actors you have to do your best to teach the audience how to be human. An actor does a service every time they're honest in a film or a theatre piece. They give something of themselves. The way for an actor to work is to get emotional every day with text, to have 4 monologues you can do every day, 2 classics, 2 contemporaries, to do your vocal work, do animal work, go see the great films, find a part in a play, even if it's fringe or amateur dramatics, and work on it every day. Acting is about doing something that scares you as a character, something that you don't think you could do but would love to do, making different choices for the character, different intentions, different physicality. To be an actor you need to act, to go to regional theatres or even create a theatre company of your own with a group of actors, just like John Malkovich and Gary Sinise did with Steppenwolf. Do something, give something. Even non-natives that say they can't get roles because of their accents need to shut up and go and write a play about the culture, their country, their experiences, and act it out. The social economic experience of an actor makes them who they are, their education, their economic life, and how they grew up. It's sharing that with the world. Read the great authors of our time, Charles Dickens, Hemingway, Dostoevsky and imagine those characters in their stories come to life. Reading makes you work on the acting technique because you visualize it all. In other words, without reading it, you're not working on your imagination. You're just having it fed to you via TV or the internet, so you become weak in imagery. You must have a love affair with the great books. Embrace them and love them for what they are, their ability to give you creative insights into a world you don't know yet. So read, Larry says. Turn the goddamn TV off and don't watch it for a week, I dare you. And if you cannot watch it for a week, read 4 hours a day instead. There's a tragedy in laziness, the tragedy of entitlement, the tragedy of it's all about me. It's not about you. It's deeply about you, but it's not about you. There's the rub. Some of you may have anxiety attacks, some may have moments of great doubt, some will have moments of self-hatred, some will have moments of guilt, shame, of outrage. That's the human condition. Do the best you can today and take nothing for granted. You have to stay the course and keep asking, what's that about? You'll get through it, just like getting through the opening night or your first big scene or your first short. You breathe. You give yourself some love, you concentrate, and you do the best you can with what you've got. Life has no meaning whatsoever, only the meaning that you bring to it. So ask yourself, what can you do today to bring meaning to your life? That's the Larry Moss way.